everybody, it's your boy Seth K Bani. Today we're going to show you how we are designing this birthday flyer. I'll go to view new guide layout. That's the file new guide layout, and then I'm going to choose this dimension, set the side to 2000, set the side to 2500, and then let's keep the resolution 72. And then also, because we are not going to print it, we're going to set it to pixels here, and then we're going to call it HBD flyer. Alright, HBD flyer. Alright, and then we're going to click on create. Also, we want to start with the background, and the background, we're not going to complete the background, we're just going to add one or two things and then come back to the background again to finish it off. Okay, so I hope I don't forget to finish it off, but this one as well, we're going to drag it into Photoshop. I'm going to give it a mask, and then I'm going to mask this side. Set the color to color black, click on this side, use soft round brush. You also want to make sure your opacity is 100 over here. Okay, so we also want to bring in our ribbon. This, we're going to drag it into Photoshop. We're going to enlarge it. Okay, for this group, we're going to put it all in a group. Then we're going to call it HBD. Alright, so HBD, and what else can we add to it? Let's add a white solid to it. Or you're going to come back to it later on. You're not going to deal with it now. Double click and set it to color black. Okay, we're going to come back to this one. Now we also want to bring in our text. I'm going to click here, and then I'll pick happy, and then I'll paste it there. We're also going to use a font that we don't see often, Retolia. I don't use it often. Okay, so that is, I'm going to keep it all caps, and then I'll drag it somewhere here. Now I want to go to view, want to go to new guides layout, and then set it to 6 here and then 6 there. Something like this, and then you also want to keep it in the middle of the line over there. Okay, now duplicate it, then bring it down. Then we are going to pick birthday. We're going to paste it there. We also want to keep it middle aligned. Interesting. Okay, so now the first one, let's deal with happy. Happy, what we are going to do is also we want to make sure that the tracking here is 0, it's all caps over here, and then let's double click it. Let's go into the layer styles, and let's go to gradient overlay. We're going to set these figures here. Okay, I'll click here and I'll click here. Then this side, I'm going to click this side. Good. And then this side. Good. And then this side. Good. And then I'll click on that. Okay, now I also want to make sure the opacity is 100. I'm going to click on reverse, and then what else? I'm going to use reflected. I'm also going to set the angle here to 104, and then this side to 550. Let's see. So let's set this side to 50. Good, 50, and then let's bring it this side. We're clicking on OK, and then we're going to right click it, and then we're also going to click on copy layer styles. We go to birthday, and then right click it, and then click paste layer style. Alright, so just like that, we have these two. Alright, so what we are going to do with these two, we need to find an accurate place to align it to. I feel like we should go up a bit more. Alright. is better. I'll put it in a group. I'll call it this one is what? This one is BG. This BG. This one is HED. Alright. And I think it's high time I bring the image. I'll drag the image into Photoshop. I think this angle is good. Now you also want to make sure the image is in the middle. I think that is better. I'm going to right click it and convert it into a smart object. Then I'm going to put it in a group and then call it image. Not only that, I'm also going to go there to solid color, and then I'm going to set it to color white, and then I'm going to right click it and clip it to the image. Go here and then set it to invert. Now what I want to do is I just want to mask the outside of it, that is all. So use your brush, pick a soft round brush, alright, and then set the color to color white. Click on this side and then just take your time and then just brush around it. You can do that around it and then just give it a glow effect over there. That's good. And then also remember this white that we gave it. Yes, click on the mask here, set this side to color white. We're using the soft round brush and then just mask this side. Okay. That is it. That is all. Now this particular one, you want to duplicate it, right click it and then convert to smart object. Now you want to drag it inside the background. We are going to filter, we are going to camera raw filter, and then we are going to set in some few adjustments there. Okay, so we are going to basics and then let's see. Okay, so now the blues are out, it looks quite good. Okay, so now the image too, we want to duplicate it and then merge it by right click it and then convert to smart object, and then you also want to drag it into the image. Now let's go to filter, let's go to camera raw filter as well. We're going to use these adjustments. Now it's beginning to look nice. Also, we want to bring in the following details. We want to bring in the name. So I'm going to type here and then I'm going to pick the name. I'm going to pick pasta. I'm going to paste it there. Okay, then I'll go here and then I'm going to pick this color code. Okay, and then also want to resize it. And then I don't want it to be all caps, so I'll take this one off. Okay, so that is, I'll duplicate it and then I'll come down. Okay, and then I'm going to pick this and then I'll paste it there. Now I'm going to make it all, no, let's make it all caps. Now let's increase the font size. And this is how you're going to do it. You're going to keep it in the middle of this, or even go to paragraph and keep it middle aligned. That way it's going to be easy for us. I'm also going to keep the same thing to the pasta. Okay, and then this one I'm going to duplicate it and then bring it down. I'm going to pick the surname and I'm going to paste it there. I'm going to select these two. I'm going to use one color for them So click here, and then I'm going to use the color FE1483. Great. So we are done with those ones. Now we need to bring some ellipse to bring in some nice contrast. I'll hold shift and then drag and draw a very nice ellipse like this. Okay, I'll drag it behind them. Then I'll try and keep it also in the middle of it. Nice. I believe this is good. I'll keep it. What percentage should I give it? Let me give it maybe 41%. Good. Then I'll duplicate it again. The one underneath it, I'll make it a little bigger. Then I'll click on my text tool. I'll select this one and then I'll type there, and then I'll pick happy birthday, happy birthday, and then I'll paste it around it. Now with this one, I want to keep the font size a little smaller, so maybe I'm going to use still 41 or 40 for that. Make it smaller. Alright, and then also the tracking, I'm going to make it 80 to space it out nicely. I don't know what else to do with it, but I feel like it needs to go inside a bit, so I'm going to use this one. Alright, you can see how it's working. And then I'm going to change the color to color black. Nice. I feel like this should be, do I get some on top of it? Okay. Now at this point, guys, you just have to experiment and then use your own imaginations. I'm going to use 200 over here for it. So it's coming off, well, maybe the font here, maybe I should use 35. Good. And I'm going to make it 400. Nice. I feel like we can deal with this, right? Okay. So that is nice. And let's see how it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to put all of them in a group, and then I'm going to call it name. Then perhaps I'll drag it somewhere here to be precise. Awesome. We are done with the name. Now the message as well. I'm going to click on my text tool and let me just drag something here like this. I don't want it to be too much. I feel like something like this is good. And then I'm going to pick the message. Alright, so do copy it. Then I'm going to paste it there. I'm going to limit the tracking to 0. Good. And I'm also going to let's see. Let's go to paragraph. Let's make it that. Good. And then what else can we do? It shouldn't be too big. Okay, let's make it 45, but it shouldn't be too big. Okay, so it shouldn't be too big. I think this is good. I don't also like it when it's just single word down here. I don't like lonely words, so let me make here 62. Okay. I think it's coming off well, guys. What do you think? Should I make it all caps? Should I make it all caps? No. Let's not make it all caps. Okay, so I feel like this is better, but I don't like single words down there, so I'll keep it like that. Nah, this one is also not nice. So yeah, I like it this way. I like it this way, and I'm going to use Montseratt for this. Montseratt for this. I'm going to keep it semi-bold. Okay. and then let's see this one. Alright, that's good. Let's go to the name. Here is Retolia. I don't want to keep one font, so let's make it Montseratt. Then let's make it medium. We could even make it bold. Yeah, we could make it bold. And then we could change the font a little bit to maybe 31. Let's see the difference. 33. Yeah. So that is for that. If possible, we could even make it capital letters if you want to, but let's just leave it like that. So this is it. Now I can boldly pick my rectangular tool and then just drag a rectangle around it. Okay. Drag it underneath it. Now the rectangle, I'm going to keep the opacity 84%. Or even less, let's keep it 75%. Go duplicate it again and then this time make it 100%. But then the fill, drag the fill all the way down. And then let's go set the fill here and then the stroke here, let's set it to white. Let's give the stroke size 10. Let's see. Alright, so let's go to fill here. Let's drag fill all the way up. Nice. Now, what else can we do to it? We want to select everything, put it in the group. Let's call it message, and then let's do it like this. Okay. But we also want to blur the background a bit. So what we gotta do is hide this one, and then click on the name, then Control Alt Shift and then E to merge it. Right click it and convert to a smart object, and then drag it up. And then open this one, drag it into the middle here. Right click it and create clipping mask. Okay. And then I want you to reduce it drastically. Then I also want you to blur it by clicking on filter blur, Gaussian blur, and setting the blur over here to 61. Okay, 61, and then the opacity 31%. Alright, so with this, maybe let's drag it up a bit more. Also the text, I also want you to double click on it and then let's give some layer styles. Let's give some stroke. Let's go to the stroke here and then let's see what we can do to it. You just want to give it a mild stroke, maybe 5 will do. That is all. Okay. And with this, let's drag it somewhere here. Alright. That is it for the message. Also for the month, I'm going to type here and then I'm going to pick first. Then I'm going to paste it there. Now I'm going to open my character and then I'm using Montseratt. I'm using bold for it. Let's increase the font size a bit. Alright, so that is also good. I'll click here and I'm going to give it this color. Okay. And then let's see, everything is good. Great. Let's move it. Duplicate it and bring it down. Now we want to keep it like that. And then we want to drag it there. Good. Now let's pick 2. And then let's paste it there. But this, we want to just give it normal gray color. The color around here is good. Zoom in for it and then bring it a little closer to each other. and pick a rectangular tool and just drag, create something like that. Drag it closer to it. Now we cannot see it, so what you're going to do is you're going to double click it and give it this color code FFEC00, enter. Okay. Now you can see it. Let's resize it. So let's call it month. Control T, and then you also want to keep it in the middle, of course in the middle. We are done with everything, so let's merge everything together. Control Alt Shift and E, right click it and convert it to a smart object, and then let's give it camera raw filter. Now I'm going to use these settings for it. And guys, this is how you create something like this. So I have many free resources, and I also have many birthday flyers as well. And so just check these videos and see which one you love, and see you guys in the next video. See you.